What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Brutal Planet Comics. I'm your host, Dre, the Brute Daniels, with some more news. Happy Monday to you all. Oh, Delali, the king is dead. Ever since 1995, the E3 showcase has been the pinnacle of brand new releases and announcements for video games. No more. It is officially dead and buried. And we're going to figure out what killed it. So let's get down to the meat and potatoes. Okay, as the article picks up, Microsoft, Nintendo, Ubisoft, and other major players in the game industry have all confirmed that they would have no presence on the E3 2023 show floor. So they decided to cancel the whole thing. If all the heavy hitters have already bailed out, there's no point in having the event. Because like Sony's already backed out, I think a couple years ago. Of course, you had the COVID year, all that stuff. So everybody's already backing out of this thing. So there's really no point if those final big three, Microsoft, Nintendo, Ubisoft, they're not involved. You might as well just pull the plug on the whole thing. And now they're at the point where, do you really need the E3 showcase for you to know what games you want to get? I know it doesn't really have an effect on me. Back in the day when I was a kid, sure, but now, not so much. All right, the ESA president said, "This was a difficult decision because of all the effort we and our partners put toward making this event happen, but we had to do what's right for the industry and what's right for E3. Yeah, you've been flat broke because nobody would have went to your event. We appreciate and understand that interested companies wouldn't have playable demos ready, and that resourcing challenge made being at E3 this summer an obstacle that they couldn't overcome. For those who did commit to E3 2023, we're sorry we can't put on the showcase you deserve and you've come to expect from Red Pop's event experience." Now, look, good on them for getting ahead of this thing, but the reality is, you ain't got nothing to show. Can't have a showcase with no show. This I thought was interesting. Ubisoft has pulled out of E3 2023, and the publisher will host his own show instead. Like at this point, all these studios can just do their own thing. They don't need E3. They don't need a showcase because they have the technology. They have streaming services. If they want to host a small event, they can have people come. They don't need to pay up money to the dawn that was E3. It's pretty much a wrap. But I thought it would be interesting to look at something kind of fun. Okay, this is the viewership of the last 5 years. Now, of course, 2020, everything was canceled because of COVID. But before that, 2019 had a pretty healthy margin at 66,100 people attend and had a pretty decent showcase. Then online in 2021 had everybody, Microsoft, Nintendo, Capcom, Ubisoft. All these studios were involved. But then it was canceled last year, and this is where things got interesting. Because it mentions here that it was over COVID, but at the same time, the online event didn't happen. Nah, the handwriting was already on the wall. They were already trying to pull the plug on this thing. And then, of course, in 2023, canceled due to lack of interest and attendance of major publishers. Oh, the lolly. The handwriting was on the wall a couple years ago. This has been a long time coming, it looks. It is what it is. So ultimately, what do I think about this news? Look, E3 has been a staple in the gaming community for almost 30 years, but as times change, companies close, things change. I haven't gone to or looked at an E3 showcase in years. I have no reason to go and look at it when I know that I can just go to these other streaming platforms that's going to give me the information. I can go to Microsoft.com or whoever else, and they'll just give it to me. I don't need E3. Now, granted, this joint deserves to be put on a pedestal of one of the greatest grading expo companies of all time, but the time has come for it to rest in peace. So what do you guys think about E3 pretty much getting the axe? Let me know in the comment section below. And all those great YouTube things. Like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. As always, you guys have been awesome, and I'll catch you all next time. Also, if you want to support my channel, check out SpinWiz.com or download the SpinWiz app and check out my comic series, Treble. It was written with a lot of love, and it was definitely my favorite comic series to write. I've also written it in English and in Spanish, so whatever floats your boat, I got it for you. Thanks again, and check it out.